ngangilungiselela ukuya kwirally one of ANC ngisho kanjalo.
I was preparing to go to an ANC rally
in Moses Mabhida Stadium.
Moses Mabhida Stadium.
Just a minute.
Yes.
Yes, you may proceed.
So, ngathi ngisalungiselela ngizohamba nomunye umngane wami sasinama accreditation tickets akhona.
Sorry, as I was preparing, I was to go with my other friend with whom we had accreditation tickets.
Ngathi ngisasekhaya ngisalungisa ngisagqoka ngikhumbula futhi ngangigqoka ngabona kungena amaphoyisa.
I was still at home preparing to get dressed, and I saw police coming in.
Just a minute.
Yes.
Yes.
Ngithi police ngoba elilodwa lawo ngalibona ngewind before ngize ngilivulela nje umnyango.
I'm saying police because one of them I saw through the window before I could even go and open the door.
Okay, banokha ngabavulela nebengena ke kwakuyiphoyisa lesifazane nelesilisa.
They knocked, I opened for them. It was a female as well as a male police officer.
Just a minute.
Yes.
You may proceed.
Elilodwa ke kube ngisho ukuthi ngangilazi leli lesifazane kakhulu yilona engangilazi ngoba ngesikhathi saqala le case ngiyalazi ndelo phoyisa kakuThelezi.
One of them, which is now the female police officer, I know, or I knew her because from the beginning of this case, Buthelezi.
And then elinye ke ngangiqala ukulibona kodwa nalo ngagcina sengilazi ukuthi ubani Makhubu.
The male police officer I was seeing for the first time, but I ended up knowing that officer as Makhubo. Yes.
Yes, you may proceed.
Afika endlini angitshelela ukuthi azongilanda. Bengibuza ukuthi angilandelani athi khona abantu ababoshiwe ngiyokwenza iID parade.
They told me that they came to fetch me. When I inquired of them as to why they were fetching me, they told me that certain people had been arrested, so I had to go and for an ID parade. Yes.
So from 2014 up until 2019, lo wamhla 13 January, amaphoyisa ayehleze ngifonela a day before or 2 days before angitshela ukuthi azofika azongithatha or azofika azongilanda, so that they prepare me. So ngathuka bona bevele befika nje bengitshela ukuthi ID parade, for which ke ngabatshela ukuthi ngiyaqala ukwenza kanje and washo ukuthi nayo into esuke baboshwe manje labo bantu, so fanele ngizokwenza ID parade intambama. Mina ngitshela ukuthi uyitshela usho la eThekwini ID parade ukuthi izobe eThekwini.
From 2014 up until 2019, on that day, the 13th of January 2019, the police would always call me a day before or 2 days before to prepare me or telling me that there would be an ID parade or they would come and fetch me. So it was for the first time that day that they just arrived. And but I also told them, and they said to me that these people had just been arrested now, so I had to go and do the parade in the evening. And I was under the impression that that parade would be in Durban. Yes.
So from lapho bangitshela ukuthi no ID parade iseGoli. Ngase ngasho ukuthi okay ngabona ayikho phela into ngathi mina kodwa sengiqonda ufana ngihambe ngeGoli manje anisalini mhlawumbe ukuthi kuze kanjwe kusasa ke base bathi cha namhlanje I swore under oath ngesikhathi ngibhala istatement ukuthi makwenzakalayo ngizohlezi ngicomply. Ngathi it's fine ke.
Okay. Then I said to them, but now is it do we need to go now? Can't we wait until the morning to go to Johannesburg? They then said, no, we'll have to leave at that time, and that I always swore when I made statements under oath that I would always comply.
Yes.
And then from lapho ke ngathi cela silinde uma asicela ufonela uma ngoba ngivele ngisuke ngihambe nje la ekhaya ngashongo. Ngamfonela uma wathi hayi abangilinde usendleleni vele usephumile emsebenzini. So uma wa driver ke to or wa driver to ekhaya bafike ekhaya bafica ke, and then base bachazela noma ukuthi bazongilanda ngoba ngiyahamba ngiya ID parade kunama suspects aboshiwe kanje.
There I then asked them or told them to wait for my mother because I can't just leave home. I then phoned my mother, I told her. She then said that they have to wait for her. She then drove from work and got home, and they then informed her that they were suspects that had been arrested and that we are now leaving to Johannesburg.
Yes.
And then ngapakisha ke impahla base sihamba nabo ke ngemoto, and then we drove from eDurban eMlazi up until la in Joburg, and then from Joburg nganotice ukuthi siyadlula futhi eGoli siza ngala ePretoria.
What then happened was that I packed my clothes. We then left Durban in Umlazi and we came to Johannesburg, and then I noticed that we drove past Johannesburg coming towards Pretoria.
Yes.
Masifika ePretoria, because even though ngekho familiar kakhulu nePretoria, but sikhona indawo engaziyo encane zakhona. Ngabona ukuthi singena kwibhilidi, masingena kuleli bhilidi kulingathi li tunnel kancane, uyangena ushone phansi bese uyaphuma futhi uphumele ema parking.
Upon arrival in Pretoria, although I'm not much familiar with Pretoria, but there are certain places that I know in Pretoria. I saw that we entered a building. This building looked like a tunnel where you go in and then you go down, and then as you go up, you come through a parking.
Yes.
So from there sase sehlake kusayimina uyena uThelezi no Makhubu. Seyehla sayongena kwi-entrance ngoba kwakuyisebusuku. Kule entrance le mawudlula kuyona ile ngathi uyascan, so ngabona ukuthi ibhilidi labantu bomthetho leli ngoba uyascan amudlula kulona.
From there we then alighted, myself, Makhubo and Buthelezi, and we went towards the entrance, and as you go through that entrance you get scanned. That's where I then noticed or saw that or realized that it was a law enforcement building, because you get scanned as you go through.
Yes.
And then sanyuka ke athi sanyuka stepisi futhi ngoba ngiyakhumbula ukuthi mawunyama stepisi la stepisi kunama toilets ngoba khona la ngangena khona etoilet. Up until angisazi ukuthi asikiphi floor, masifika kulo floor ngafakwa ngangena eroomini lelo ngangena nayo uThelezi.
Okay, we then went up the stairs, because I can still recall that the stairs, there were some toilets on those stairs, because I remember going through into one of the toilets, and then up until we reached a certain floor, and I went in with Buthelezi.
Yes.
Went into a room with Buthelezi.
Yes.
And then in lapho eroomini waphuma yena uButhelezi. Mangihlele eroomini mangibuka la edongweni ngabona kakunethombe like zama articles la basemaphepheni, and ngabona izithombe zakhe yena uButhelezi. Ngabona ukuthi shoot kahle la kuleli room lakhe le, I mean office lakhe le.
Then Buthelezi then went out, and as I sat there, there were some pictures of some articles, newspaper articles with Buthelezi's pictures or photos on them, and then that's where I saw or realized that this was Buthelezi's office.
Yes. Yes.
And then from lapho waphinde wabuya, ngakhumbula ukuthi ngangitexta mina ngitexta uMangi ngimtshela ukuthi sengisegoli. Omunye futhi umuntu engathi ngakhumbula ngitexta kakuMandisa ngoba ngangithengele unanayi nganye amandisa ibracelet ngangifane nginika uChristmas ngangayinika so ngathi ngaliphatha lelo bracelet.
And Mthokozisi came back, and as Mthokozisi came back, I was busy texting. I was texting my mother, telling her that I've already arrived in Johannesburg. The other person that I was texting was Mandisa, because I bought Mandisa's child Nana a bracelet, which I was supposed to have given to the child in during Christmas, but I couldn't do that, so I had brought that bracelet with me.
What's the name of the child again?
Nana.
Unana Luthando kodwa sibizwa ngoNana.
The name is Luthando, but the child is called Nana.
Yes.
And then from lapho uButhelezi ngiyakhumbula ukuthi wabuya ngoba ngikhumbula ngimbuza ukuthi indaba ngingedwa la baphi pho abanye like oTumelo oKheli Khumalo oZandi bapha abanye for abazwenza ID parade wase wathi yena uButhelezi abanye abantu bayolanda uTumelo abanye bayolanda oKheli kodwa sizoyenza sonke should leyo ID parade.
Mthokozisi came back, and I remember asking Mthokozisi where the others were. I was asking, where's Tumelo, where's Kheli, where is Zandi? And then Mthokozisi said the others went to fetch Tumelo, the others went to fetch Kheli and Zandi, and that we were all along way, and that we were all going to do the parade together.
Yes.
And then from lapho waphuma yena uButhelezi kaku after 10:30 mase ngimangikhumbula kahle ngoba ngapi after kwenze lonto ngabheka isikhathi abantu laba engibasengikhulume nabo ngikhuluma nabo WhatsApp, so kaku after 10:30 all of a sudden ngisasefonini kwangena amadoda awu2.
Okay. From there Mthokozisi went out, and I looked at the time after speaking to the people that I was chatting with via WhatsApp, and it was after 10:30, and then suddenly 2 men came in.
10:30.
10:30
When in the
PM.
PM.
Yes.
Yes, you may proceed.
And then from lapho lamadoda lawa awuthiwa ngena ngangisefonini eyodwa ngiphuca ifoni yathi ngikhuluma nobani la ifonini.
And after that, after these 2 men came in, I was busy on the phone, and then the one took my phone and asked me who I was talking to over the phone.
Could you recognize the 2 men?
Madoda owawazi lawo noma wawazi?
Cha ngiqala ukubona.
No, I saw them for the first time.
Yes.
Yes, you may proceed.
Athi mayise ngenile ngiphuca ifoni athi ya wena ubanje angibuza ngathi ngisakhuluma naye kanjalo avela athi umbulaleleni uSenzo.
Okay. They came in, took the phone, and then they asked me, who are you? And whilst they were still saying that to me, asking me that, and then they asked me, why did you kill Senzo?
Yes, you may proceed.
ngathi mangisabuza ukuthi angizwa nami ngisa-confused hawu bese ngishayile ngishaya ngempama angishaya for a good hour.
Was still asking, I can't hear you, I'm still confused. That's when they then started to assault me, smacking me with open hands for a good hour. They were just assaulting me.
Did both assault you or one?
Both of them.
Yes.
Yes, and why were they assaulting you?
nami ngiyafisa ukwazi.
I also wish to know.
Bengishaya belokhu bengishaya bethu ngoba ngithuse khoneni bengishaya bangilahlela phansi belokhu bengigxoba bethi uzoze uvume ngithi ngivuma ini ngimemeza la kuleli bhilidi ngiyamemeza ngiyakhala akekho nje umuntu wayikhona nalowo engazi ukuthi uphume manje kwayena ukuthi useshonephi ngabona ukuthi washo ukuvele lento into ebezokwenziwa ngoba kwathi emva kwesikhathi nami ngibabuza ukuthi ngishayelani ngoba angazi nami ukuthi ngishayelani. Waphuma oyedwa mephuma oyedwa wabuye sebuphethe isikhwama.
Okay. Because they just assaulted me and they removed me from the corner, they threw me down and they were just assaulting me. I was screaming in this building, even the one that had just left the office was just nowhere, and it just came to me, or I just realized that this was the plan, or this was a planned thing. And then one of them, as I was still asking, one of them went out, and when he came back with a bag.
Yes.
I'm sorry, there's just one aspect that was missed. If we can just maybe...
If you can control the witness and put it on.
Yes, just try to speak briefly and give the interpreter a chance to speak. Just repeat that portion slowly.
Which portion?
The one that, the incident just before the bag.
Okay, ngithe bangisusa lapha ekhoneni bengishaya.
I said they removed me from the corner, assaulted me, and then they threw me on the ground. They were kicking me whilst I was down there. My entire body. Asking me, don't you want to admit? And then I was asking them, what is it that I have to admit to? They kept on saying that you will admit, and then that's where the other one left to go and fetch the bag.
Yes.
From lapho wabuya nesikhwama nami ngisazibuza ukuthi lesikhwama isani sengihleli phansi lapha ekhoneni.
From there he came back with the bag. I was asking myself what was this bag for, because I was still seated there in the corner.
Yes.
Mayisebeni isikhwama wazivula isikhwama mayikhipha esikhwameni wakhipha intambo i-rope le ngazobi lenkulu le yokubopha inkomo bakuhlaba inkomo.
When you came back, he opened that bag. He took up a rope, those big or those thick ropes that you use to tie around a cow when you're about to slaughter a cow.
Yes.
From there wakhipha into umata. Le nto umata laba bengibambe khona ngoba bangifasa izandla la ngemuva.
Okay. From there they took out something like a mat, and as they took out that thing that looked like a mat, because they were holding my hands and my hands were tied here at the back.
Yes.
Bengifasa izandla. Bangifasa nenyawo.
They also tied my legs.
Befasa inyawo base bahlanganisa izandla nenyawo.
They then tied together. In other words, the legs as well as the hands were tied together.
Base babeka lento umata la phezulu kaphansi uzothini babeka umata, and then mina normally ngizothi private party yami yayisiba phezulu kwalowo mata loyo. Shuthi babazi bona ukuthi vele.
And then they placed that mat, and my private part was just on top of that mat, and meaning that they knew.
Would you like a comfort break? Can you maybe just adjourn for a few minutes? The court can just wait in the corridor for the witness to compose himself.